Our skill for our story today is going to be text features, and you have heard me say that word a lot. Text features are features that are in your book or in some books that help explain ideas or help you locate information. You might see a diagram, and a diagram is basically a picture with labels that tell what part it is. So you have a house and you have a label for a roof, a window, a door, and it tells us that this is a house. It says text can be different colors, and the colors mean something, or they could just be for fun. Or you might have what they call curved text, can wrap around the art or make reading more fun. So all these special little things that our stories can sometimes have are called text features. Let's look at some vocabulary that we are going to see in our story. So our first word is sweep. I want you to say sweep. If something moves in a sweep, it moves in a curved way. So when I move my arm in a sweep like this, which of course you can't see, you know to come toward me. So look at our picture. Our earth makes a sweep around the sun. And this is the word rolls. Rolls. Say rolls. When something rolls, it moves from one place to another. So in our picture, our bowling ball rolls down the alley and hits the pins. This is the word universe. Say universe. A universe is everything in the world, like the earth, planets, and stars. Earth is only one of many planets, moons, and stars in the universe. And this is a cool picture of the universe, probably our galaxy that Earth is in. Tilts. I want you to say tilts. If something tilts, it has one part that is higher than the other. So our picture, our dog here is tilting its head. This part of its head is higher than this part of the head. And then we have the word revolve. Say revolve. When things revolve, they go in a circle around something else. So this merry-go-round, this carousel thing, is revolving. It's going around and around. And then our last word we're going to look at that's from our story is the word gravity. Say gravity. Gravity is a force that makes things stay close to the earth. So a gravity might make a book fall to the floor. In our picture, we have a picture of an apple tree, and gravity will make that apple fall to the earth. So now let's look at our story. Yes, there we go. And so today I'm going to read an informational text. It has facts and diagrams about the earth. So it has facts and diagrams. Do you think our book is fiction or nonfiction? Nonfiction. It's going to give us facts, it's going to give us information, and it's not going to be made up. I want you to look at the cover. What do you see? Our title is On Earth. What do you see on Earth? Who is on Earth? What are some questions that you have about Earth? I want you to think about these questions as we go through our story. Okay. On Earth, and this is by G. Brian Karras. Hopefully we can see all.
On Earth, we go for a giant ride in space, spinning like a merry-go-round. The Earth spins on its axis and circles the sun in a great sweep.
Hold on. Let's go back a second. I went too fast. We're going to listen to that page one more time.
The Earth spins on its axis and circles the sun in a great sweep. Axis. Rotation. Revolution.
Okay, so here's our axis, and it says rotation. So our Earth is spinning on the axis, going around in circles, and a revolution is one trip around our sun.
We face the sun, its light and warmth, as we live our days. Shadows get long as day rolls into night. At night, we turn away from the sun and see a universe of stars and planets while we dream of what we can do tomorrow.
Okay, so I want you to go back to what we learned in science last week. We know that when the Earth faces the sun, it's daytime. And when the Earth is away from the sun, it's nighttime. And we see that in our picture. So this side of the Earth is away from the sun, so it's night there. But this side is facing the sun, so it's daytime.
While we spin, we also travel in an orbit around the sun. August, September, October, November, December. So that by the time we get back to where we started, we're 1 year older. January, February, March, April, May, June, July.
Now look, you would be back at August.
We count months as we grow. In 12 months, a year has gone by. Years go by, day by day. We count them with calendars and candles. The Earth tilts on its axis. When we lean toward the sun, we're warmer. When we lean away, we're colder.
Okay, so I want you to think about that. I want you to think about your seasons, your winter, your spring, your summer, and your fall. If we are leaning towards the sun and we're warmer, what season do you think it is? Probably summer. And when we're leaning away from the sun and it's colder, what season do you think it is? It's winter.
Our seasons change from summer to autumn and winter to spring. Seasons in the Northern Hemisphere: autumn, winter, spring.
And summer is over here.
When the Earth's top side leans away from the sun, there is winter above the equator and summer below.
So did you know that? Did you know that when it is summer here, that it is winter somewhere else?
In winter, the days get shorter and the nights are longer. By spring, the days get filled with sunlight. We spin and we circle, rotate and revolve, but we don't fall off. Gravity holds us to the Earth. Gently, slowly, around and around, we hold out our arms as we glide through the universe. We fly through space as night becomes day, summer becomes winter, and years go by. The Earth. The Earth is like a ball. It is a sphere. There is an imaginary line around the center of the Earth, the equator. The Earth spins like a top. It rotates around an imaginary line that goes from top to bottom, the Earth's axis. The Earth revolves around the Sun in a big oval orbit. There are imaginary points on the Earth's top and bottom, the North Pole and the South Pole. Gravity is the force that holds us to the Earth.